Happy Saturday, everybody. We are making Zuppa today. It is officially soup and casserole season here in North Georgia, so let's get on it. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need Italian sausage, your preference. In this household, we prefer hot. If I'm cooking this for my mother or anybody else in the extended family or anybody else who I'm not sure of their spice preference, mild will be used. You're going to need anywhere from 4 to 6 russet potatoes, depending on their size. You're going to need garlic. This is probably about 6 to 8 cloves. I did put it in my little food processor and chop it up. However, please feel free to use the stuff from the jar. You're gonna need about a medium-sized onion. You're gonna need Parmesan cheese for later. You are gonna need some bacon, heavy whipping cream, chicken broth. The recipe calls for kale, but we don't like kale, so you can use spinach. And then of course, water. And then we're gonna start off and we're gonna get our bacon cooking, okay? All right, so heat your pan to medium-high heat. We'll start off and start cooking your bacon. All right, so once your bacon's how you like it, go ahead and remove it onto a paper towel. This is pretty much gets used for topping, but it will be added back also later. All right, set that aside and go ahead and get your sausage into the pan. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I can never find just a thing of ground Italian sausage. It always comes, so I do remove the casing. I didn't want to show that because some people are grossed out by that. Cook that through, chop it up, and then we're going to remove that as well. One thing that I like to do, and my husband likes, is to put a little bit of a crust on that meat. We just like it. Now, alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer this to a plate. I am going to drain a good bit of this actually because that's just a lot. I actually have a jar like any other Southern cook of bacon grease, so we'll probably just wipe this all clean and then put some fresh bacon grease in there because you do want the bacon grease. Okay, so I kind of got all the excess out. We're just going to add some more bacon grease. So let's go ahead and add the onion. Get that cooking in about maybe 2 or 3 minutes, so we'll add in the garlic. You don't want to add in the garlic right away because you don't want it to burn. Alright, so after a couple minutes, then we're going to just add in the garlic. And y'all, I can't stand to see like this stuff wasted. Get you a spatula and put it all in there. Alright, now to add our liquid, 4 cups of water. And then you're going to add in 6 cups of chicken broth. I use the reduced sodium or unsalted. And then the rest of the container. Next, we're going to add our potatoes. If you want to add your potatoes before you add your liquid, that's fine too. All right, now cover and let the potatoes start to cook. All right, so turn down the heat. We're going to start adding the sausage and the rest of the stuff. Get yourself a little steam facial. Add in the sausage. Then we're going to add our spinach. Remember, it might look like a lot, but it wilts. It shrinks down. I'm going to go ahead and add back in that bacon. If we want some to top, then I'll just fry up some more. And last but not least, salt and pepper. A little easy on the salt. I just usually leave it to, it's a personal preference. So is pepper, so you can, I I just usually add the bare minimum, and then you can, to each his own. Once you're ready to serve it, you can top it with some more bacon and your Parmesan cheese. Enjoy.